Let's enjoy a candle in the background. I'm going to set this down. Please pardon me. Strength Discovered ASMR. I am in a tiny cabin next to a river. The window I can look out of right now, I see pine trees and aspen leaves dancing in the wind. I hope you'll join me in this slow down sesh. Feel free to have me on in the background. And let's hang out. I invite you to notice the sound in your left ear and then your right ear. Your left ear, and your right ear. Maybe even looking to the left in the space that you're in. And notice what you notice. I see a blanket hanging over a window to help with my sound quality. I also see to the left a light upon the ceiling that I don't have turned on. And moving over to the right, I see a pine tree that might be half dead with bare branches, at least down towards the bottom. I can't see the top, but also to the right, I see another light in this little cabin. Also turned off. What do you see to the right? And then maybe shifting your awareness from the sounds that you hear and the things that you can see to the smells that you notice. Is there an experience of sweetness in the air, or is there something else? I smell a lot of nature and wood. You know, the essence of cut lumber, but also the essence of trees that are still very much alive. What do you smell? What do you notice? sometimes slowing down reveals agitation before relaxation. And I think that's pretty human. It's pretty human. Just human. But giving ourselves the gift of slowing down really is a gift, because we get to practice witnessing the agitation and relaxing into the groundedness that is witnessing the agitation. And there's something about slowing down as a practice, getting into the senses, into the body, that is very healing in many ways. Notice the sound in your left ear, and both ears as it travels to your right ear, your right ear, the right ear into the left ear, left, right. Looking to the left side of the space that you're in and noticing the two colors that stand out the most. I see a very dark coloration of brown and almost an ivory color, both tones of wood. And then to the right side of the room, notice two colors in the space that you're in. I see a dark olive color on a blanket to the right, and a white bedspread, green and white, over to the right side in my space. And then the left side, it was a dark brown and almost, did I say ivory? I can't remember. A light brown, we'll say, on the left. Notice the visual on the left and the right. And then as you breathe in and out of your nose, take in the aromas, or lack thereof, that you notice as you breathe in. So we've listened to sounds and we've looked around the space that we're in, and we've noticed the aromas through the sense of smell. What if next we leaned into the sensation of touch? Let's start with the sensation of the surface that you're either sitting or lying down on. I notice my sits bones making contact with the chair that I'm on. Mostly to the left side right now because I'm leaning to the left. But if I lean to the right, the weight is more noticeable in my right sit bone. What sensations do you notice as you sit or lie down? Notice how the surface meets your body and gives you sensations of touch. Is the surface you're on soft? Or is it firm? Or maybe somewhere in between soft and firm. Maybe even give yourself permission to wiggle around and adjust a little bit, creating more comfort in the sensation of contact that you can feel as your body is being supported by the surface beneath you. I am feeling very appreciative to be alive, to experience existence. I've also experienced a lot of agitation and frustration this week too. What I've noticed is that I even feel appreciative for those experiences. What are you feeling right now? I'm even noticing that a wave of emotion is moving through my body. There's tingles in my thighs and a warming sensation in my core. I feel my eyes becoming more moist with emotion, with gratitude. What are you feeling? There's no right or wrong answer. Sometimes it's just about being present with what is. Let's notice again the surface that our body is being supported by. Maybe even your feet on the floor if you're sitting, or your heels gently resting on the surface you're laying on. Notice whatever part of your feet are making contact with the ground or the floor or a bed or a couch. Notice the somatic experience of touch as your body and your gently rest on the surface beneath them. I'm having another wave of emotion moving up through my chest, shoulders, and neck, up the back of my head, almost like at the crown. What I've learned over the last 12 years since I left religion is that feeling and being connected to this experience is so precious, and the more connected I have become with this experience and with this body, the more easily it has been to relax around sensation so that I can feel grief, feel rage or anger, to feel sadness, but also to feel joy and connectedness and a sense of appreciation that is so much more awe-inspiring than what I experienced in what feels like a previous lifetime. What do you feel? There's no right or wrong. Just presence. Notice the sound in your left ear, and notice the sound in your right ear, right ear. Looking to the left of the space that you're in, and to the right of the room. Looking to the left and then the right, and then bringing your awareness to the aromas. And then noticing the sensation of touch as your body meets the surface it is sitting or lying down on. If you're still awake here with me, I invite you to place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. But if you're asleep, just let yourself be.